Hello again, guys. Welcome back to the Beer Monster Reviews. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Got another one from Aldi's for you this evening. It is another one from the brewery Williamsbrothers. The second one, I believe, I've done from these guys. And my surname is Williams as well. Yeah, just thought I'd get that one in there. Anyway, it's a nice can. This is a peach pale ale. You got sort of a peach coloured can. Comes in at 5.1% ABV. It's 330ml can, like one of the smaller ones. It's from Aldi's. I paid £1.25 for this. Most of their craft beer is 99p, but for some reason, I think the Williams Brothers ones are 25p more expensive. Yeah, I'm not too sure why that is, but maybe they're better. Yeah. Not much more to really say about it. Let's crack it open and have a little sniff of the rim. See what we can pick up. Definitely getting the peach straight away. Very, very peachy. It's like a nice, fresh, juicy sort of peach. Maybe a bit of orange juice, a little tiny bit of orange juice. But massively dominated by the peach. Can't really smell a lot more, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, let's get it in the can, see what she looks like. Okay. Oh, it's looking like a nice golden kind of colour. It's produced quite a nice head. Get nice little bits in there. Pour quite nicely, I must say. Look at that. There you go. Looks good. Does look good. Carbonation wise, can't see a great deal going on. I'd say it's low carbonated with slow moving bubbles in the carbonation as well. Yeah, so it's not the most lively beer in the world. It's a nice sort of goldeny colour, this one. Anyway, cheers guys. Let's get it down the neck, see what it tastes like. The all important taste test. Oh, quite like it. I don't mind this actually, for an Aldi's one. Definitely one of the better ones for me that I've tried in Aldi so far. And the better ones around the sort of 99p to 125 price range. Obviously I'm going to compare this to them. It's not in the same league as like the £3 for a little can ones and all that, you know. But in the price range that this comes in, it's definitely one of the better ones for me. Let's think about the flavourage that we've got going on here. Quite a lot of bitterness in this one actually. You can taste a bit of peach at first and maybe like a little hint of like tropical fruits, and then before it even gets to the end, I'd say sort of the middle, it just comes in with this medium sort of strength of bitterness that sort of lingers a little bit but not too much. But that kind of took me by surprise. It's almost a little bit IPA. Reminds me a little bit of an IPA. Try again. Oh yeah, it is pretty bitter. So if you're not a fan of the bitter beers, especially if you might not have been expecting it from this one, then maybe give it a miss, but I quite like it, and it's not too extreme. I think it's quite a nice fruitiness followed by the bitterness. Blends together pretty well for this sort of price point, in my opinion. It's quite light, it's quite refreshing, this drink. It's got quite a light sort of mouthfeel to it as well, kind of thin. Maybe even getting a slight hint of caramel from it as well towards the back end. I think there's quite a bit of grapefruit in this as well. Thinking of it, I think that's where a lot of the bitterness is coming from. I don't think it's too bad at all. Obviously I've had better. Yeah, the bitterness does sort of linger quite a bit though. Perhaps a bit too much. I was maybe expecting it to, just trying to sort of pick some flaws of it. I was maybe expecting it to taste a bit more peachy than it does. And a bit more fruity, judging by the aroma. But it's not actually as fruity as it smelled. Or as peachy as the sort of can suggests. I was kind of hoping to be a bit more peachy because I don't mind a bit of peach, but that's just me. Anyway, let's finish it off. A little bit left, and give me a score out of 10. Right, this score is going to be for a cheap one. You know, got to take the price into account always. You're not paying a premium price for this. It's a cheap beer. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. I'll give it a 7.5. Perhaps if it was a little bit more fruity, might have got an 8 possibly. But yeah, I think that's fair. I think 7.5 is fair. If you've tried it, let me know if you enjoyed it, guys. What rating would you give it? It's kind of different, a peach flavoured beer actually. I think that's the first one I've tried as far as my memory serves. But yeah, don't forget to hit the like button, guys, if you want to help me out. And if you're new to the channel, check out my other videos and maybe think about subscribing. It's free. And we're trying to build up some more subscribers on the channel, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. Bye-bye, darlings. See you on the next one.